Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek News. I'm here with Alexander from Grossomodo Editions, looking at 30 Carats. This is clearly prototype, not finished copy, because we're showing you a piece of paper and some chips and homemade stuff. But the important point, maybe we can get an overview of the game. You can explain how to play.
Sure. So 30 Carats is a game about trading precious stones and auctions. Okay. It plays from 3 to 6 players, and a game lasts maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes, no more. So the basic idea is that you are an adventurer and you found precious stones in the jungle, and now it's market day. You're going to exchange your stones with the other players, and the purpose, of course, is to be the richest guy. So let's imagine 4 players are playing. So each one will have a color screen, and each guy will have the same property at the beginning. That is 5 stones from each color. So here it's 4 colors.
Okay.
And on top of those 4 types of gems, it will also have, each player will also have 4 gold nuggets.
Okay. There's going to be white and purple since.
Sure.
You do here. And this all goes behind the screen.
Exactly. Now, you will be the only one to know the real value of the emerald, of the red stones. Okay. I'll be the only one to know the real value of the black stones, okay, let's say diamonds. And they will be the only one to know their own precious stones value. And the value is determined at the very beginning of the game when everybody picks up a value card. And you will know secretly that your card, your diamond...
My rubies?
Rubies, thank you, are worth maybe 10 points. So if at the end of the game you've got 6 rubies, you've got 60 points. But you can have -10 or -5, which are fake stones. And you don't want fake stones. So the purpose of the game is to exchange the stones and to get rid of the negative stones and get maximum number of the high stones. But you have to guess and to try to see which stones are valuable and which are not. Okay. For that, there is 3 turns. One turn is you are the seller, then is the seller, and so on. So 3 turns, which will be the first turn, which will be the morning, the afternoon, and the last turn will be the evening. At each turn, at the beginning of the game, each player will take 3 transaction cards randomly and secretly. And at its turn, when it's him to play, he will. Each player during the round will be a seller once. So, for example, I start and I'll be the seller. I choose one of the transaction card I have. For example, at least 2 chips of your own color. So I have the black stones, so I have to propose to the other players at least 2 black stones. It could be 3, or I could go for 2 others. I can even propose gold as well. It cannot be more than 5 gems or nuggets. And then each other player will propose its own combination. For example, this, and the other guy will propose this, and so on.
And I'm not restricted by the card. That card only affects...
That card affects combination I must propose, and it also fixes if it's successive or simultaneous bid that the others will do. Okay. If it's successive, you put your combination, then he puts his own, and the other guy puts his own. Okay. If it's simultaneous, you do like that, exactly. And then I choose the combination which I prefer. Let's say it's yours. I take your gems and I give you mine. Okay. So then it's your turn. So you are the seller. You choose one of your 3 transaction cards. We do the same stuff. And we do like that. Everybody plays. End of the first turn. Morning is over. Second turn. After midday, and then afternoon, and then evening, and then it's over. So you are 3 times the sellers. That's why you have 3 transaction cards. And the purpose is to guess who has what. You have 2 extra possibilities. You can pay a certain amount of gold to the bank if you want to see the value of one of your opponent's stone. Okay. But the price increases with time. So if it's in the morning, it will be very expensive because it's valuable information. Right. But it decreases until the evening, and you have the possibility also, if you don't want any combination from the other players, to get a random combination from the bank. So you give to the bank, as a seller, you give the gems you put to the bank, and you take gems back from the bank randomly. 5.
And then after the 3 rounds, we'll all reveal the value of everything and go through the value of all this.
Yes, exactly. And so you can have surprises, but it's 3 turns is calibrated so that you have enough information to be able to have a roughly a more or less good guess of what are the value of the stones, but it's not long enough to be sure of the value. So you have a real
challenge
to find out. And it's very funny because you have, depending on the behavior, you have strange things. For example, if you have, if I'm not sure about the value of your stone, but I see the other guys are trying to get your stones, I'll probably try to get yours as well. So there's a kind of
crowd feeling, I guess.
And also, if I have very poor value stones, then I will pretend it's high value. So at the very first turn, I will probably keep those stones, and I will not show that I want to get rid of them. So people will think that my stones are very valuable. So they will fight together to get my stones, which are worthless. So there's a lot of tactics and psychology in guessing and surprises. So all the games are very different. And
thanks very much for the overview.
Yeah, thank you.